Do you struggle like I did, feeling comfortable on the phone and feeling like you are conveying the right message to each person you speak with? Fear not. It's all about getting those reps in when you're making your calls on a day-to-day basis. And over time, you're going to realize that there are no two calls that are the same. So for today's call session, I'll run through a couple of scenarios where I'm talking to a live client that found me through YouTube some years ago and I've been sending homes to, and then how I pivoted because her needs have now changed in the current interest rate market. And then I'll talk to another individual who had no earthly idea who I was and why I was calling, and I was able to still convert that to a potential future opportunity. So these call sessions are really my kind of letting you kind of in to see how things are done in the trenches. I don't get every call right. I stutter, I stumble while I'm kind of thinking on the fly, but it's really all about finding out what's going on, what's the problem with that client, and how I, as the real estate professional, can provide a solution for them. So I hope you enjoy this very quick call session. I'm going to do these on a regular basis. If there's anything that you get from the video or you'd like me to expand on, let me know in the comments below, but let's get started.
And my price range for that, and hopefully something clear and not, a piece of 3 or 5 acres of nothing but bushes. I'm hoping for something clear.
Something cleared, okay. And I'm assuming
Right.
Permitted as well.
Definitely. I'm not going through that headache of finding out after I buy it. No.
Right. Okay, let me save that here. All right. Okay, and then do you have a particular part of Georgia that you're interested in? I know that a lot of my folks that are interested in land, they look more out in Henry County, that part, but I didn't know if you had a specific part in mind that you'd like me to kind of go ahead.
I'm on move towards the east side there. Well, not the east side. I don't know where I am. But I'm in Lawrenceville right now, and I can look anywhere in Winder, Buford, Bethlehem.
Okay, I know that area well. All right, so we'll stick with Gwinnett County and Walton County then, because that is encompassing of the areas you just mentioned, and
Right.
Buford as well. Okay. So Winder. All right, and then what was you guys' budget as it relates to the land and paying cash for it?
That's 300.
Oh, still okay, under 300. Okay. All right. So let me make sure I got this to you. And family's okay. Everybody doing okay on your end? I forgot to ask.
You're asking, how about on your end?
No complaints. It's back to school time. So it's we had a quite busy summer. So I have this going to you now, and then if you want me to check on any of them, just let me know. You're not bothering me at all. With land is
No,
say it again.
that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. You can just text me here at this number. But with land specifically, we are seeing more traction, specifically on the negotiation side. So we're in a better position because the market in general. Oh, go ahead. You were saying something?
I say awesome. That is awesome.
Yes. The market in general, because of interest rates, that's kind of caused a lot of sellers to offer a lot more concessions. So that makes folks that are cash, such as yourself, you look even more appealing because there's no issues with interest rate or financing or anything like that.
No,
So go ahead. You want to say something?
no. I'm listening. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start to send these to you, and then once you see any that you like, I think there's a way you can star them, or you just text them to me, text them right back to me, and say, hey, Mr. Marvin, can you look into this one, that one, so on and so forth, and I'm happy to do that.
Okay, sounds great.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you again. If you need anything, as always, I'm here, and you enjoy your weekend.
All right, you do the same.
All
And
right.
you still have my email address, right?
Yes, at AOL.com, correct?
You got it.
All
I'm
right.
probably the only one.
Perfect.
I got it. That's
Perfect. Yes, ma'am. I got you right here. So I'll update that. It'll be in your inbox, any new listings within the next 30 minutes. So just reply to it. That way I know that you got it. And if you need anything, like I said, just if you see any of them that you like or you want me to look into, I'll take care of that for you.
all right. Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All
Have a
right. You too. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right. So with that particular call, that was for folks watching this replay, that was a client of mine that had actually found me from YouTube 2 years ago, and I've just been staying in touch with her through my CRM. So that's how she has been getting my emails. And I just checked in that I saw that she just opened one of my email listings. But as you see, her original search parameters were for a single family home under 300,000, but now she's looking for land. So I just quickly jumped in my KV core here and then updated her search parameters, and now I'm going to send her some new listings. So hope you're getting value, and we're on to the next call. Good afternoon. This is Marvin Orieh, your neighborhood realtor, calling for Vianney. Hi, Vianney. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I was reaching out to you. I didn't want anything, but I wanted to reach out to you as your neighborhood realtor. A couple things are going on in our community here, and I wanted to walk through that with you. So when you get a moment, please give me a call back at 404-624-6127. That's 404-621-6127. I look forward to connecting. Have a great day. All right, so what I did there is for every message that I leave, I actually send a follow-up text message with a very easy script that says, "Hi, this is Marvin, your neighborhood realtor. I needed to speak with you when you get a moment about some updates to our community." The reason I do that is because in your entire state, you are everyone's neighborhood realtor because you're able to assist everyone in your state that you're licensed in. But it put some very specific calls to action in that email. One, it builds relatability because I'm indicating I am their neighborhood realtor. And then two, and what I typically will do is I'll reference the city that they're in or the suburb that they're in. And then I'll also let them know at the end of that call to action that I needed to speak with them when they get a moment about updates to our community. Now, what that means, updates to our community, that just means I need them to call me back so that I can get them on a Zoom call to further discuss potentially helping them buy or helping them sell their current property. All right, let's move on to the next call. Hi, Ellen. This is Marvin. I'm actually the neighborhood realtor here in our community. How are you this afternoon?
I'm fine.
I didn't want anything. Just wanted to introduce myself first and foremost. But in addition to that, I am checking in with all my fellow neighbors here in our community to see, for one, with back to school time, wanted to know if you or any of our neighbors here in the community, to your knowledge, were interested in selling.
Now, first of all, I have a relative who is in real estate.
You have
So
relatives?
if I will recommend somebody to her. So
Well, yeah, I definitely
thank
don't.
you for.
I definitely don't want to compete with a relative. That's not a problem at all. If anything, if you ever wanted a second opinion on anything, or you're more than welcome to reach out. But I just wanted to introduce myself and find out because there's a lot of people trying to get into our community. They're trying to move in specifically to this zip code. So I'm just checking in with my fellow neighbors.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. You have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so for that one, I don't try to compete with anybody that tells me that they have a relative in real estate. If they tell me that, that's gonna be that's gonna be a lose-lose situation. It doesn't mean that that relative won't get out of real estate and they'll still need somebody. But 8 times out of 10, when a person tells me they have somebody that they're interested, as you saw, I still controlled that conversation because she went straight into that, and I just literally said, "Hey, I'm still." If you know anyone that's interested in selling, because just because the person has a relative doesn't necessarily mean that that neighbor will be interested. So if she indicated that she had a relative, or if she indicated to me that someone in her community was interested in selling, I try to get an idea of what the street number is. For example, if she's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I would simply ask, "Oh, is this neighbor on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?" And then based on that, look up the owner information, and if they're not on any do not call list or anything like that, then I'd reach out directly, and then my conversation with that individual would be as follows. "Hey, I talked with one of our neighbors." Again, I'm inclusive of everything, assuming that I am the individual that lives in their actual neighborhood, and she told me that you might have been interested in selling, so I just wanted to reach out, introduce myself, and see if I can answer any questions for you. So that's how I kind of command the conversation out of the gate. I build a level of rapport because I indicated something that no one would have known unless another neighbor had talked about it, but I don't necessarily identify that neighbor that mentioned it. But if it is true that they're interested in selling, That's the confirmation that I'm going to get on the call and then go straight into my introduction. But that one, this particular case, that wasn't the case. But I always want to just put that little nugget out there and see if it turns into any other opportunity. But let's keep going.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Karen, happy Friday. This is Marvin Orieh giving you a call from Black Star Equity Group and eXp Realty. I was reaching out to you, Miss Karen, first of all to introduce myself. Actually your neighborhood realtor here in this community. And so I wanted to check in, got a couple quick updates for you that most of the homeowners here are not aware of. So when you get a moment, Miss Karen, please give me a call. My name again is Marvin, and I am your neighborhood realtor, giving you a call from Black Star Equity Group. My number, 404-624-6127. That's 404-624-6127. I'll shoot you a text as well. I have some availability to chat next week as well as over the weekend, depending on the circumstances. But just wanted to update you on a couple areas and also wanted to introduce myself. So hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, on that one, I got a little bit too long-winded, meaning that I stated my case and I should have gotten off the phone. But for some reason, I felt like I had something a little more to say. And that's what it's all about, just getting them reps in, making the calls. And over time, this call, I like that I was a lot more slowed down in my conversation. I was talking a little too fast on previous call sessions, but now I'm kind of like, breathe, control yourself, and state the information that you need to state. So I'm going to send Miss Karen a text message to follow up. Every call I make, every voicemail I leave, also want to send that follow-up text message script indicating, hi, this is Marvin, your neighborhood Georgia realtor. Left you a voicemail, need to speak with you when you get a moment about our community. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then we move on to the next one. All right, let's keep going. Black Star Equity Group, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
What is this about?
Well, I was actually reaching out to you. I am your neighborhood realtor for our community here in Duluth, and I wanted to check in with you with a couple quick updates that's going on in our community. Maybe 30 seconds of your time. Did you have a moment?
Okay. BlackRock, you said? Or,
Black Star Equity Group.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yes, sir. So what's going on here in our community? I'm actually the neighborhood realtor, and it's my understanding that with the market and everything going on right now, there's quite a few folks that are interested in moving into our community. So I'm reaching out to all of
I
my...
think you must have the wrong number. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is this Mark?
But what is it about? Yeah.
Right.
People have my number from somewhere else. I don't know who gave you my number.
Well,
I don't remember anything about Black Star.
No. Yeah, I'm
not.
I'm actually calling everyone as a service in our neighborhood. I'm your neighborhood realtor. So I live in the area, and I'm reaching out to. I'm a realtor, so that's how I have I got your information, because that's information public for real
I
estate.
don't even own my property. It's not even on mine. I don't own it. So
Oh, you don't
I
own the
don't
property.
even know. No, I don't. That's why I don't know how you got mine.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Well, before I let you go here, I'll update my records. So you are renting the home that you're in, or you're in an apartment? What's the current situation, if you don't mind me asking?
That's too much information, but please
No,
just take off mine. Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Well, before I let you go here, let me let you can save my information. If you know anyone that's interested in buying or selling, when you are ready to do that, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions for you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good afternoon. Sorry about the confusion.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. So with that call, the gentleman indicated that he was not an owner of the home. So I still wanted to put out there that I can assist him with potentially helping him buy and sell when he is ready. He did sound elderly, so I'm not quite sure what his situation is. But yet and still, he did confirm that he is not the owner of this property that I'm looking at. But he may be a good lead for the future if he's interested in buying or selling and is currently renting. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to disposition this call and then go ahead and set him up on a, well, you know what? I'm not going to set him up on any campaigns. I'm just going to disposition the call. Just because he did indicate that there was a little bit of a confusion here about how I got his information, but he's not on a do not call list, and his number was accessible for me as a real estate professional. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put him on a renter's drip campaign, and if he is interested in reaching back out, or if anything changes, he'll know how to reach out to me based on the drip campaign. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, disposition this, and then we'll take one more call, and then we'll be done for the day.
So this is Marvin Orieh. I am actually the neighborhood real estate agent for our community here in Snellville, and I was reaching out to you for one, to introduce myself. Mi español es muy limitado, but when you get a moment, if you could please return the call.
My Spanish is very limited, but I still wanted to leave a message.
624-6127.
That's a rapport building strategy for me as well.
Su nombre es Marvin with EXP Realty, 404-624-6127. Que tenga buen día.
So as you see, as I mentioned, the voicemail was in all Spanish, but I still wanted to leave my information because although the voicemail may have been in Spanish, she may actually speak English. So I left the message with as little Spanish as I did know, although I'm embarrassed to say that because I am from Texas. But I left my number in Espanol, and I left my name in Espanol. So hopefully they call back based on those two pieces of information. And we are done for the afternoon. Had some really good calls, left a lot of messages, made close to 20 calls within this time frame, and recorded the ones that I had some type of traction, or there's some skill or something, or hack or tactic that I wanted you to add to your toolkit. Tap in for the next call sessions. Thanks for watching.